Can I have a go?
Yeah, for sure.
If I can do this, anyone can do this, I tell you. It's so intuitive, right?
It's super intuitive. So you just move the stick in the direction you want to go, and then the boat just do that in a super reactive. And because it's reactive, it's intuitive.
We're going now to a company called Blue Nav, and this is a slightly different podcast because it's not talking about a new kind of boat, it's talking about a new kind of technology which will help firstly new boats but also be able to retrofit on existing boats. Now Blue Nav are very, very passionate about making sure we all understand about the 3030 initiative, which came out of an environmental summit in 2021. It's also something that's been discussed in COP in 2022, and the plan is to actually make sure that we protect 30% of the world's oceans, which is a really, really important thing to do. It's about biodiversity in the first 12, I think, nautical miles, or the first 12 kilometers of oceans, because that's the bit where the biodiversity is. Now, unfortunately, we should be doing that by 2030, and just right now we found out that we're on 2.8% of 30. So in other words, we haven't even managed 10% of that goal. So we really, really need to make sure, and here we are at Blue Nav, really looking forward to finding out all about their solutions. So we're here with Xavier from Blue Nav.
Absolutely, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Thank you very much for taking the time here in Cannes for us. I really appreciate that. I know how it is when you're at an expo, when you're at a trade fair, then you want to be speaking to customers, but you've got a story that's worth telling. You've got a fantastic startup here. I think you were founded in 2020,
Yep.
Correct? Yeah. And what I love about this is we're talking about a sustainable technology which helps to retrofit, or let's say to upgrade traditional boats into hybrid solutions, correct?
Totally correct. We do an add-on electric motor that aim to hybrid the boats, whether they are new or old. It's pretty plug-and-play solution with limited impact on the boat.
Okay.
And the idea is to get the benefit of the two worlds, the combustion engine, the main propulsion, to go quick and far, and then to have the electric. And we address specifically the low speed use of the boat, which is between 10 to 30% of a daily use.
Okay.
The idea is to reduce this carbon footprint and even to unveil the low speed because it is pretty hidden by the main propulsion. Everyone is annoyed by the noise, the smell, vibration of a big propulsion engine, and then we just go fast and quick to stop it. So we want to unveil this cruising mode, making a slow navigation comfortable, and then to connect to the nature again. So this is definitely the target we have, 0 to 5 knots.
And this is really great because talking as a sailor, I mean, you know, this is a brilliant solution because, you know, we have a sailing boat, and where we moor it, it's lovely where we moor it, and there's a lot of advantages of our moorings, but I would say in the harbour it's one of the most difficult to get in and out of. And so when we move backwards, as we all know, it's only when there's water flowing over a rudder that you can actually manoeuvre a boat. But with the Blue Spin, I think that's the name of the motor, with the Blue Spin, you've actually got a lot more options to manoeuvre your sailing boat when you're getting in and out, right?
Absolutely. So on the Blue Spin, we have rim drive technology, and this allows to have 360 propulsion.
Okay.
And based on this capability, with a super reactive propulsion, because as soon as it turns, then you have the propulsion force.
Push the boat one way or the other.
And then you maneuver at the fingertip, so super easy. And we introduce a 3D axis joystick.
Okay.
So that helps to be super easy to maneuver.
So maybe we can have a look at the joystick in a minute as well.
Sure.
But I mean, this is really, it's like pimp my boat, you know? It's when you see the cars, they get low and down and they get quicker around corners. But you're pimping a boat in the sense of, does the actual propeller turn 360 degrees then?
No, we limit to 180, but we reverse the propulsion.
Okay,
and as we have our proper propeller design, we improve the efficiency in both directions.
I see, I understand. And so that's really, it's like on a lot of the more more expensive sailing boats that already have those kind of like maneuverabilities. But it's not just about the maneuverability in the harbour, if I've understood correctly. The low speed propulsion has also got other use cases.
We do basically four things. The first one is a secondary motorization for safety, because when you go on the water, then it becomes something sensitive. The second one is maneuverability, but it's also smart navigation and assistance at low speed. When you sail at low speed, then you suffer from waves, winds, and you all the time have to correct. With the assistance, then you just set the direction and it makes it super comfortable. Then you
so it
enjoy.
Kind of cancels out the external influences.
Absolutely. So with the autopilot, with the heading control or the course control, and even more during the waiting time, you just press the virtual anchor button, and the boat keeps the position facing the wind with a super low energy consumption. So then you got hours even with a small battery pack.
Really, yeah. And how large are the normal battery packs in the applications that you sell to? I mean, who are you selling these solutions to?
The smallest one will have 6 kilowatts hour battery pack for a single 8 kilowatts motor. And then it goes up, the max will be 42 kilowatt hours.
So to put that a little bit in perspective, we've got an electric vehicle. I think it's got 83 kilowatt hours, and we can drive 450 kilometers range with that in summer.
So the max configuration we have sold so far is half this capacity.
Okay then. Okay, and that's brilliant. And who are you actually selling these solutions to?
We sell to the end user, either a leisure boat and but also professional, so whale watchers, diving club. But also to boat builders, and then they add our solution in their catalog. So then they can provide their customers hybrid solution in addition to the single thermal engine that they use.
Okay, and it's not just limited to then like monohull fiberglass. You've also got, I've seen this. You've also got dinghies and all sorts of different kind of hulls that you're working with as well.
80% of the configuration is an outboard one. So pretty easy to adapt, and you see all these are example. And I would say ambassador of customers who already have our system. But so we have outboard or inboard configuration. So this really fits the MPA protection because Amsterdam is now forbidden for thermal engine. So they get definitely the benefit of having both the thermal engine outside and then the electric.
And what I love about this, you explained this to me just before we started filming, and this is exactly what my company is all about, is it's about making a better world that's sustainable and not making a compromise. Could you just explain to me your philosophy about ecologic?
We believe that people are more ecologists than ecologists. And in fact, they ask their neighbors to protect the environment, and this is why part of the three pillars of the strategic activities we provide. So the user experience is one of the big one. It's the best lever we have to influence people to get the new technology in, because for their self-benefit first. And because they get that, then they are more sustainable and respectful for the environment as a consequence. So that's the strategy we apply.
Well, it seems to be working very well, huh?
We're pretty proud about that, and we also are very active in the 3030 worldwide plan that is driven by the United Nations.
That's the one.
Exactly. It started with the COP15 in Montreal in 22, and now in June we had the UNOC 3, who just recalled that only 3% of the 30% are effectively protective. And we hope that making this MPA not restriction but promotion, and in fact you can use it, you get benefits of being in this area, and then to create value again, both social and economic value. We hope we will accelerate the need of protecting all this area.
Because it's all about the first like 10, 12 kilometers or nautical miles, I believe.
Exactly,
30, right?
Where the biodiversity stands, and the idea is so then to protect that. One of the specific particularity we have also in our system, we use a rim drive motor,
Okay, yeah.
which have very limited cavitation phenomena compared to free propeller that needs to turn at a certain speed to get the propulsion.
Yeah.
And the cavitation is one of the second, it's the second noise pollution that do the perturbation in the ecosystem.
So it's better for the whales and things like that as well, yeah.
All the ecosystem that use the sound in the water, and the sound goes 5 times faster in the water than in the air.
Of course, because it's a denser material, right?
Exactly. So that's why this is used by the ecosystem to protect, to heat.
And do you think we can actually have a look at your technology in action?
For sure.
Okay.
We have built a demonstrator which highlights the 8 kilo, so you can see the shape, and then we introduce the joystick we talked about before, so you can see it's super smooth, and then you just control the propeller at your fingertip.
Can I have a go?
Yeah, for sure.
If I can do this, anyone can do this, I tell you. It's so intuitive, right?
It's super intuitive, so you just move the stick in the direction you want to go, and then the boat just do that in a super reactive. And because it's reactive, it's intuitive, because you can just correct.
This is, it's a big part of your business model as well, isn't it? It's the human interaction, the human interface, huh?
It is totally aligned with that. So the more we make it accessible, intuitive, the more people use it.
Okay then, I get you. And what about the screen here? What have we got here?
So our system is connected to any screen provider and cartography system. So here it's a Simrad, but it could be a Garmin or a Navico. Who are certified with all the major brands.
Yeah, you said like 7 or 8
or
more.
exactly.
Yeah, okay.
And then you have this interface that highlights the battery, and then the percentage, and then the speeds, so that you can set the speed control, and then the system will adapt the power directly to the speed targets you have. So then the target is 0.6. The boat, because it's a simulation, the boat is increasing to reaching it. So we have a kind of boat model behind the simulator. And then we will just keep that. We can also hold the heading. So this will follow the wind. If there is some side wind, you will go straight, but you will be impacted by
corrects for the drift, basically.
No, it will not in this situation. But if you say no drift, then it will correct, and the system will automatically adapt to maintain. Then this is what we call course hold. So of course I can take back the control of the motor. Again, and then the system disable the holder. So the virtual anchor, it's pretty simple. You just press. There is a warning saying that there is a 10-meter parameter, and then you just set. So here you will see the distance of the boat compared to the GPS position. You see at the beginning, because the boat has some, in this simulation, the boat has some speed initially. Then first is stop, and then the system will reduce and come back to be closest as possible as the 0, which is the GPS position. And then the system also turn the boat to face the drift.
I see, I understand. So is this your company? Are you the founder, or are you just somebody that believes in it?
No,
what's the backstory of the company?
So the founder retired 1 year ago, and then I've been hired by the shareholder to take over the company, and then to provide, let's say, the industrial experience I have, and to create all this stuff. So the idea is to now scale up the product and the identity of the company.
I see.
So what we want is to have a real impact on the boating and the culture, the way we use boats. So we want to unveil low speed to make it super comfortable.
And maneuverability as well. I mean,
and accessible to anyone. So in the boating industry, you need experience. Otherwise, when there is a bit some wind. So the next technology we will introduce by the end of this year will continue to improve the experience and to make it more and more accessible to everyone.
It's fantastic. It really is. Really, really good.
Thank you very much, Nick.
Xavier, thank you so much. It's been really great to meet you.